Hey everybody, welcome to 6.3b. Today we're going to start getting into the weeds of earthquakes. Usually I start with a joke, but I thought in light of what's happening in Turkey, probably a joke would not be really appropriate during this time. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to be getting this paper. There are two of them. First is page 1, and then there are page 2. You'll find them over on the board. Right over there. There you go. And you'll start by going through this website here, and there are some questions that you'll answer. So go ahead and work those first, and then come on back. All right, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and move into the second part. This second part is about vocabulary. As we talk about earthquakes, we have two words you're looking up: fault and earthquake. You'll find this information on page G3 in your workbook, G standing for glossary. And so you'll write those definitions that are here. And when you're finished, come on back. Hey, welcome back. We're going to go through the third part, which is workbook page 62. And here you go. You're not going to see me for the rest of the time here. I'm going to go ahead and shut myself down. And here we go. All right. So I'll be reading this for you, and you'll be highlighting. So go ahead and pause and grab a highlighter as you go through. There are some questions that you'll answer as well. So here we go. An earthquake is the rupture and sudden movement of rocks along a break or crack in the Earth's crust. Earthquakes result from the buildup and rapid release of stress along active plate boundaries. Already, since they say result from, we know that this is the cause. It's from the buildup and the rapid release of stress along active plate boundaries. An earthquake can change Earth's surface quickly and dramatically. We see the results of earthquakes in faults, landslides, and tsunamis. And we're going to talk about each of those. Faults associated with earthquakes can be visible at Earth's surface. Natural and human-made features that cross the fault, such as streams and railroads, are shifted by these earthquakes. Some faults, such as the San Andreas Fault in California, can be more than 1,000 kilometers long. The San Andreas Fault is not a single fault. Many smaller faults exist in the area around San Andreas. Fault. An area of many fractured pieces of crust along a large fault is called a fault zone. And we live in a fault zone. We're part of these many cracks of this transform boundary. Earthquakes can also trigger landslides, quickly changing the Earth's surface. A landslide is the rapid downhill movement of soil, loose rocks, and boulders. The vibrations of an earthquake can cause large amounts of earth material to separate from a slope. Gravity quickly causes the material to come crashing down. In 2016, the Kumamoto earthquakes in Japan triggered numerous landslides, including the photo shown on the left. So this used to be green in this area, and when the earthquake struck, the loose soil dragged down all the way to the bottom. You can see there are homes and buildings here. There are roads here as well. So earthquakes don't just shake and topple buildings, but they can result in landslides, which can damage roads and homes and cover people. The last and most interesting part, forgot to highlight this, cause large amounts of material to separate from the slope. The most interesting, at least to me, the underwater earthquakes can cause catastrophic tsunamis. A tsunami is a wave that forms when an ocean disturbance suddenly moves a large volume of water. So this is our definition. The cause. As blocks of crust move up along a fault, the water above is displaced and forms a gigantic wave. Tsunamis can quickly destroy coastlines, This photo to the right here was taken in 2004 of the Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami. The destruction you can see had come in here. These are trees. All the soil around it was taken. Tsunamis can be 1 foot high, 2 feet high. They can be 80 feet high, and they result from an earthquake. As you can see, the shaking is not just the big part of the earthquakes, it's also the landslides and tsunamis. Uh, Please make sure that as you are going back here that you watch this tsunami video to really help give you an understanding. Have a wonderful day.